Well folks, the Automotive Ventures March Madness contest continues, where you get to vote for which Autotech company is most likely to achieve a $1 billion plus exit someday. It's been an exciting tournament so far with plenty of fireworks. The Sweet 16 is about to start, and here are your matchups. First, we have GettaCar versus AutoFi. GettaCar won with 55 votes last round, but CEO Yossi Levi should be very afraid of the 170 votes that AutoFi delivered in their first round contest. Can GettaCar squeak through? We're about to find out. Next, we have Fluency versus Spirian. Last round, Fluency dominated their opponent with 212 votes. Skutta and Kevin Weiss at Spirian had best be resting up this weekend. They're going to need to do better than the 66 votes they got in the last round as they face Fluency this week. Next, we have Strolid versus Fix. In the last round, Fix had 63 votes versus Strolid's really strong 175 votes. I don't think that CEO Vinnie Miccichi is losing any sleep this weekend, and he says he may play his B team to give his all-star players a rest in anticipation of a berth in the Final Four. Next, we have Car Capital Technologies versus Fuse Autotech. Fuse Autotech had 98 votes last round versus Car Capital's 28 votes. Brian Reed is going to need to increase his time with his personal trainer if he's going to mount any kind of counterattack against Fuse Autotech. Next, we have Dealer Policy versus CarWave. In the last round, Dealer Policy blew their opponent out of the water with an incredible 266 votes. CarWave was able to rally a very strong 110 votes last round, but Dealer Policy is going to be almost impossible to beat this round. Next, we have Revolution Parts versus ATZsync. In the last round, ATZsync rallied 89 votes versus 119 for Revolution Parts. Chip Perry and the ATZsync team are going to have to really focus for this matchup against a much stronger Revolution Parts. Next, we have Digital Motors versus CarNow in the clash of the digital retailers. In the last round, CarNow had a total of 166 votes to Digital Motors 122. CarNow is the favorite in this next round, but we'll see how effective Andy Heinrichs and his team are in rallying support. Our final matchup of the Sweet 16 is Insignia Group versus Excite Automotive. Excite Automotive rallied an incredibly strong 246 votes in the last round versus just 82 for Insignia Group. I hope that David Stringer and his team are working over the weekend to bring their best game to this next matchup. They're going to need it. Well, that's a recap of your matches for the next round of Automotive Ventures March Madness contest. The tournament is still far too close to call, but our favorites at this point include Excite Automotive, Dealer Policy, Fluency, Strolid, and AutoFi. Good luck to this week's players, and I'll report back next week with your Elite 8.